Welcome to our video. So we are starting a new series for the next couple of months called the 1 Year at a Time series. And we are starting with the Wonder Year, which is the very first year of baby's life. The first year of life sets the tone for how your baby understands the world. During this time, babies are not just growing physically, they are learning if people are safe, if their needs matter, and if communication works. Every time you respond to a cry, smile back, or speak softly, your baby is learning something important about relationships. As caregivers, you don't need to be perfect. What matters most is being present, responsive, and consistent. These early experiences become the foundation for emotional health, trust, and connection throughout life. So let's take a quick look at how development unfolds across the first year. So from birth to 1 month, babies are focused just on basic needs. They recognize voices, look at faces, and communicate through crying. By 2 months, you may see social smiling, smoother movements, and early cooing. At 4 months, babies become more playful. They babble, laugh, roll, and enjoy copying facial expressions. At around 6 months, babies can recognize familiar faces, respond to their name, and enjoy back and forth interactions. By 9 months, they often show preferences for people and toys, crawl, or pull to a stand, and can use gestures like pointing. And at 12 months, many babies are taking their first steps, saying a few words, following simple directions, and showing clear likes and dislikes. Each stage builds on the one before it, supporting social and emotional growth step by step. This slide introduces Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development. He believed that children moved through stages, each with an important emotional task. We are focusing today on the very first stage, which takes place in the first year of life. This stage helps explain why responsive caregiving matters so much early on. It connects everyday caregiving moments to long-term emotional health. Erikson described the first year as the stage of trust versus mistrust. Babies are learning one main question: can I rely on the people around me? When caregivers consistently meet the baby's needs, so feeding them when they're hungry, comforting them when they're upset, and responding with warmth, babies learn that the world is safe and predictable. This sense of trust supports curiosity, learning, and healthy relationships later in life. A simple takeaway for parents is to watch for cues and respond. Even small moments like eye contact or gentle touch can help build emotional security. In the first 2 months, babies rely completely on caregivers for comfort and regulation. They cannot calm themselves yet, so they borrow calm from you. Skin-to-skin contact, holding, and gentle voices help to regulate their heart rate, breathing, and stress levels. These moments also strengthen their emotional bond with you. Parents can support by bonding with the baby by holding their baby often, speaking softly during care routines, and responding quickly to cries. Early interactions communicate safety and connection. Between 2 to 4 months, babies become more social, so you may notice them smiling, cooing, and having longer periods of eye contact. When you mirror your baby's expressions or sounds, you're teaching them that communication works and that their feelings matter. This supports early self-awareness and emotional understanding. Simple actions like smiling back at your baby, copying the sounds they make, or playing face-to-face games helps to strengthen that connection and their emotional growth. From 4 to 6 months, babies become more playful and interactive. They enjoy back and forth games and shared attention. Joint attention happens when you and your baby focus on the same object or activity together. This is an important building block for social and language development, and parents can support this by holding a toy together, looking at it with their baby, and talking about what they see. This also builds connection and the foundations for learning. Between 6 to 9 months, many babies begin to show stranger anxiety, which is a healthy sign of attachment and not a problem. Babies are learning who is familiar and who is not. Feeling unsure around strangers means that they have formed a strong bond with their caregiver. When you comfort your baby during these moments, holding them close and speaking calmly, you're reinforcing their sense of safety. This secure attachment helps them to feel confident in exploring the world over time. From 9 to 12 months, babies begin to communicate with intention. So pointing, gesturing, and vocalizing are ways that they try to share experiences with you. It's not just about getting needs met, but it's about connection. Babies want you to notice what they notice. When you respond by looking where they point, naming objects, and sharing excitement, you strengthen communication and emotional connection. During the first year, babies learn to manage emotions with help from caregivers. They can't self-soothe yet, so they rely on routines, gentle voices, and consistent responses. Over time, these repeated calming experiences helps babies learn to regulate their emotions. Parents can support this by using predictable routines, rocking, singing, or speaking softly when their baby is upset. Consistency helps babies feel safe and understood, and you cannot spoil a baby. So if your baby's crying, go ahead and pick up that baby. It's not going to do any harm. By the end of the first year, babies have reached many important social and emotional milestones. So you may see waving, playing peekaboo, showing preferences, pointing to communicate, and expressing hesitation in new situations. These behaviors reflect growing emotional awareness and secure attachment. Over the wonder year, babies move from learning to trust to sharing smiles, taking turns, communicating intentionally, and beginning emotional regulation. Each step supports future empathy, relationships, and emotional growth. Your consistent presence and responsiveness make all of this possible one moment at a time. And here we have some resources as always. So we have First 5 Calaveras, the Resource Connection, getting you connected with childcare and other needs for littles. California Women, Infants, and Children for nutritional support. We also have pathways.org, which has some age-appropriate activities even for those in the first year, as well as developmental needs and little books from the CDC. We have Head Start California for early learning, and for emotional and mental health support, we have Nexus Youth and Family Services. Our programs for little include Heart Smart Kids Active Parenting Classes, and PC Care, which is a parent-child interaction therapy. And if you need further support, there is behavioral health in Calaveras County, as well as Amador County, if that is where you are watching from. And take a couple surveys for us. Let us know some feedback, where you're coming from, and other things that may help us improve what we're doing. And thank you so much for hanging out today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next video.